Hello, everybody. Welcome to the WDW Fan Zone Show, Current News and Events Edition. I am Stuart Sternberg, joined by Darlene Nagy and Jess. And we are happy to have you with us this evening as we record later in the week than we normally do. Next week, I'm sad to say we will not have a news show. However, we'll bring you as much as we possibly can this week. And to start it off, Jess, take it away.
All right. Well, I have some exciting news for you. We have a name for our new Splash Mountain cover. It is Tiana's Bayou Adventure. There is no information on when Splash Mountain will close, but we do have information that this new ride will open late 2024. So stay tuned for that.
Oh, that's an extensive.
We will give you news as we learn it. And I think
Mhm.
in September, there's going to be new information on this in the D23.
Yeah, my guess is they're not going to start construction at Disney World. I don't know about Disneyland at Disney World until Tron is open, because they
Right.
have to. They can't have guests, with one less attraction than
Oh,
there
yeah.
already is.
Right.
Yeah.
That is smart. Yeah, because then everyone will be on the 3 other roller coasters, and then
Yep.
that's it. Like, that makes a lot of sense. All right. So stay tuned for information on that. We have a clothing update on the Carousel of Progress. I like to ride the Carousel of Progress on the dates that they have them. So like around 4th of July, they have one. They have a Valentine's
Mhm.
Day, they have Halloween, and they have a Christmas one. So in the last scene, they have it just a clothing update. They're updated in more of modern clothing. It looks pretty cool. You should check it out.
Oh, I can't wait to ride it.
Yeah. When I do the news part of it, I will give you what that clothing is.
um, for a closure in Epcot, Canada Far and Wide will be closed for the Food and Wine Festival.
Okay.
And there's nothing changing about that. They just use that area for the apple orchard. So I'm excited about that. That's one of my favorites.
Mine too.
The People Mover has a new narration. So there's a new when you ride it, everyone will hear something different. Not different every time. I'm sorry. It'll be different from when you rode it last.
Okay.
And it includes the announcement that the Tron Light Cycle Power Run will be opening soon. Again, no date on that.
Did they remove paging Mr. Morrow?
I don't want to know. So I haven't ridden it yet.
I'm
Don't tell me.
nervous.
I will I want to figure that one out on my own. So don't tell me, Stuart. I know. I want to find out too. Okay, so Halloween night is sold out for Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. So if you are
course.
looking to do that Halloween party, you cannot go on Halloween night. I don't know if they updated or if you just need to like click the app to see if people cancel, but chances are you will probably not be able to go on that day unless you have a ticket already. From now until July 15th, the celebration of the Festival of the Lion King will be closed. On July 16th, the original Festival of the Lion King show will open. So they are removing the shortened show with the physical distancing, and they will have the show that it was prior to COVID closing. On July 10th, there are bonus annual pass reservations for Animal Kingdom and Epcot. So what that means is it is not, if you're an annual pass holder, it does not count against your number of reservations. So I am a pirate pass holder and I get 4 reservations. But if I were to make a reservation for Animal Kingdom or Epcot on July 10th, it will not count against that. I will still have 4 passes.
Nice.
On July 14th, Narcoossee's at the Grand Floridian will close until sometime next year. It doesn't say when it will open back up, but it does say next year. I did mention this a couple weeks ago, but on July 17th, the launch bay will be opening for character meet and greets of Star Wars characters. On July 28th, we have mentioned this already, Victoria and Albert's are opening again
Mhm.
at the Grand Floridian. So
Oh,
that's
yeah, sorry to interrupt. I know the characters that are coming back to the
July.
launch bay. It's going to be BB-8, Chewbacca, and everyone's favorite villain, Darth Vader.
Yes, thank you. July 31st, Harmony Barbershop is opening. And on August 22nd, for the first time in forever, a Frozen sing-along celebration will be closing temporarily. At this time, they do not have not announced an opening, but I don't think it is a long closing.
I can tell you the calendar goes through September 2nd,
And they
and
don't have.
there's nothing on there right now.
Yes. On September 20th, the characters at the Crystal Palace Magic Kingdom restaurant will be returning. And September 27th, the characters at Ohana at Polynesian will be returning.
Nice.
So for character lunch and breakfast, I believe, and dinner. So check those out. That is it for me.
Yeah. Now at Crystal Palace, from what I learned was, well, it's probably going to be Winnie the Pooh and Friends. They haven't said it's going to be Winnie the Pooh and Friends.
Yeah.
So that's interesting.
So I wonder if they don't know yet because it's months away. Then maybe they're gonna see what they can do, or
right. It might depend on who they can hire for what.
Yes.
Who knows? We'll see.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right, Darlene.
Okay. So I have some grand news coming along for everyone. First off, I'm really excited about this, and I'm going to try to get there and get a reservation because Top of the World Lounge at Disney's Bay Lake Tower will be reopening on July 11th. If you are interested in going, you have to go on a first come, first serve basis, and it's going to have a new theme of villains, and it's going to be named A Villain's Lair. The lounge has been completely redesigned villains, and there are drinks and food. So I am very, very excited about that. I also,
For the
I
drinks or
know
the villains?
for both and the food. um, Disney Vacation Club has also added a spoonful of sugar to create a beautiful new room um, expansion and experience at the Grand Floridian Resort. I don't want to give away anything yet because myself and my friend Michelle, Stuart's other half, are going to be staying there at the end of August. So I want to give you that information on a show. So I hope you understand, but I think that would be the best way for me to explain it other than just reading what was written. So I'd like to give my review on that myself. Also, then they have a Disney Springs update to Deluxe Burger. It has a new menu. Um, they have revitalized the classics, so you're going to have your cheeseburger and all that stuff, but they've added an addition of a 1921 sauce. Now that goes along with the history of the story of Deluxe Burger in Disney Springs. And I know that story is there on the wall in the restaurant. So check that out when you go there.
Now,
I
oh, sorry, Darlene, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but I heard they took some of the specialty burgers off the menu.
Yes. But they still have like a bacon
Yep.
cheeseburger and a classic, and then they've replaced like different things with sauces and stuff. So,
That's good.
also at Disney Springs, they're going to be doing the Flavors of Florida from July 5th to July 16th. Now, those little deals are going to be, I'm so excited. A new, and I'm definitely going to try this, frozen old fashioned featuring Dole Whip Orange. Okay, now normally if you get the if you have the uh, little wine glass ice mug, you would get the Dole with pineapple or the other drink that they have. Well, right now they have an orange, so I'm definitely going to get that because it's a limited edition. Then at Raglan Road, they're going to have new food. The Polite Pig, which I love going to, they've got a Cuban sandwich and a key lime mojito they're offering. Love key lime. Speaking of key lime, there's a key lime cannoli that I want to try over at the Vivioli gelato, along with a pineapple coconut shake or an orange blossom gelato. Sadly, it's all dessert. But T-Rex is doing something too. A blackened shrimp salad and an Oyster City mangrove pale ale to pair with that. That sounds good. There's going to also be a key lime pie at Paddlefish that looks delicious. It has like a meringue topping to it, which looks good, which I've never had. Also, we've got, hang on a second. I'm going down my little list here because there was something else I wanted to share. They have an orange bird milkshake at Deluxe Burger. So that's a good one, and an orange garage burger and a lime garage burger, all at Deluxe Burger. So those are a couple of those new ones to tie in with the menu I was telling you about. Chef Art Smith's is going to be doing a southern fried ham pie and an blood orange margarita. That looks very tasty. If you go up to the Coca-Cola rooftop beverage bar, a lot of people don't know that that's actually there. They're going to have a sunshine orange chill too. That looks pretty tasty. That is an adult beverage though, so it's you can also get your Coca-Cola products for the kids, but that's an adult one. Chicken Guy is going to do a Florida Sunshine Shake. Jock Lindsay's Hanger Bar is going to have Florida Gulf Shrimp Tacos, Jock's Citrus Old Fashioned, and a Florida Mule. The Ganachery is going to have some strawberry shortcake chocolate treats. City Works and Poorhouse will have a Smokehouse Cuban. And the Salted Straw will have a strawberry honey balsamic with black pepper ice cream. Dockside Margaritas is going to have some different things. Now, if I get this, I will let you know if they're not sold out. Gideon's Bakehouse is going to be offering an orange pecan chocolate chip cookie. Now, I love orange chocolate, so I'm not sure about the pecans, but I think I would like it because of the orange and the chocolate. I used to get orange chocolate when I lived up in New York, and it was very good. I don't know if anybody's familiar with sponge candy. Jess, you probably are.
Oh yeah.
They had orange sponge candy that was very good.
What is sponge candy?
It's a sugar
experience.
It is an experience. I'll try to remember to bring
It's
some
not like rock
back.
candy, is it?
No. It's a sugar confection, and it's very temperamental on temperature. So basically, the only time they sell it is from the Christmas holiday season, October, November, December, January, February, March. May is about the latest they do. Fowler's is one of the places that will sell it up in New York all year long. But it's very hard to ship.
You freeze it.
Yes, you have to freeze it.
Wow.
Let's see. Erin McKenzie's Bakery is going to have an orange blossom cupcake. That's the gluten-free bakery. Everglazed Donut is going to have a citrus dream donut and an orange lemonade with sweet cream foam. Splitsville's going to have a grilled Key West shrimp salad and a spiked guava lemonade. Frontiera Cocina is going to have a shrimp agelato tostito. House of Blues is going to have voodoo shrimp and green gator. Oh, weren't we just talking about gator? I think we were. Local Green Orlando food truck will have a Kingston mango pineapple lemonade. So there you go. That's that. And I think that is the end of my information for this week on the news.
All right. Thank you very much, Darlene. Before I get into my portion of the news, I want to give you something that is newsworthy every day, every week, every month, every year, and that is Mouse Fan Travel. They're newsworthy because they're absolutely the best. They're number one in every category of travel. So whether you want to go to Walt Disney World, Disneyland, and Adventure by Disney, a Disney cruise. By the way, I would recommend a Disney cruise right now. The ships are still not at full capacity, and it's such a fun time. If you want to be treated like royalty, a cruise is the way to go. And Mouse Fan Travel can do that for you, or whatever else you want. Your way is the only way they know how to do business with their clients. They listen to you. They hear what you have to say. They work with whatever budget you have, whatever size party you have, and they make sure you have the best vacation of your life. And they're with you from the moment you sign up with them, not literally sign up with them, but the moment you decide to use them until you return home from your vacation. That's how good they are. They're with you every step of the way, every day, every year, every month, every week, every second. They're absolutely the best. And all the great deals they've got going on right now can be yours for the taking by going to www.mousefantravel.com. That is www.mousefantravel.com. All right, as just previously mentioned, there is a wardrobe change in the final scene of Carousel of Progress in the Magic Kingdom. However, if you don't want to be spoiled by it, you might want to mute this or skip ahead for the next 30 seconds or so. John's hair is darker, and he is traded in his blue sweater and green apron for, well, the green apron had poinsettias on it. He still has a green apron, but it says "My Food Rocks." And that red sweater is now, oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry, he now has a red sweater instead of the blue sweater. Okay. It would help if I read this before. John's wife, Sarah, has been given a new hairstyle and new clothes. Gone is the red sweater and slacks, and in their place, she's wearing a gray sweater and jeans. James, John and Sarah's son, is now sporting a gray quarter-zip logo fleece instead of his striped sweater. John is also wearing darker colored jeans, and his sneakers have been replaced with reindeer slippers. Patricia, their daughter, has a new hairstyle and a new outfit too. Gone is the pink sweater and blue pants. She is now wearing a hoodie sweatshirt that says Progress Tech, along with plaid pajama bottoms and reindeer slippers as well. Grandma's red dress, gone, replaced with a tan one along with a brown sweater. Grandpa also has a new cable knit sweater in place of the sweater vest. And he is also wearing a new pair of slacks. Disney World has put up posters and banners over at the Town Square Theater, so guests are aware that both Mickey and Minnie will be appearing together at the character meetups there. Zombeats Bash is coming to the Marketplace stage in Disney Springs from August 5th through August 14th.
Oh.
Guests will be encouraged to sing along and dance to their favorite zombie songs. There will also be a photo op with the Zombie 3 inspired photo wall. Jess, you had mentioned about Mickey's Not So Scary being sold out here on Halloween. Well, I've got worse news for those going to Disneyland for the Oogie Boogie Bash. Well, we don't really talk about Disneyland that much. I did want to mention this. If you haven't yet purchased tickets for the Oogie Boogie Bash After Hours Party, which is being held in California Adventure this year, you're out of luck. There are 24 dates, and they've all been sold out.
Wow.
On December 15th, ABC will air a Beauty and the Beast 2-hour special that includes live action and animation. The show's director is Hamish Hamilton, who previously directed The Little Mermaid Live, which was also on ABC. The show's title is Beauty and the Beast: A 30th Celebration.
Nice.
The Disney company will discuss its fiscal third quarter results in a live audio cast on August 10th at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And finally, I've got sad news. James Caan, who was Sonny Corleone in The Godfather, and he had roles such as The Boiler Room, Gone in 60 Seconds, Varsity Blues, and Ocean's 11. And he also portrayed Spud Spaldoni in the 1990 Disney Touchstone movie Dick Tracy, has passed away, and he passed away on July 6th at the age of 82. So far, no cause of death has been released. And that's all the news I have this week. Darlene, park hours.
Well, before I start on park hours, if you want to live down here like Stuart and I do, I would like you to contact our friend Victor Nowacki. He can help you find a home, and you can live near Disney too. He is a realtor that specializes in all the communities surrounding Disney World, and he can show you new construction, resales, second homes, retirement communities. So just visit disneyatyourdoorstep.com to search for homes and for all of Victor's social media links. He is a wonderful guy. He helped Stuart and I find our wonderful homes and communities that we live in. So he can help you as well. He's a very pleasant gentleman.
Yep. And you know how we talk about how great Mouse Fan Travel is every week? Well, Victor is to the real estate industry what Mouse Fan Travel is to the travel industry. Absolutely the best.
Now, for park hours, we have, starting with today is Friday, so Saturday, a little off here. I'm normally starting on Wednesday, so you know it's July 9th, Saturday, through Friday, July 15th. Okay, there we go. Magic Kingdom is going to be open from 9 to 11 p.m. Epcot is going to be open from 8:30 to 9 p.m., except for July 11th. They've got the extended hours. Disney Hollywood Studios will be open from 8:30 to 9 p.m. Disney's Animal Kingdom will be open from 8 to 8 p.m. And Typhoon Lagoon, 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. Blizzard Beach is still closed. Boardwalk is 6:30 to 10 p.m. And Disney Springs is 10 to 11 on today, tomorrow, and then 10 to 11. That's 10 to 11:30 and 10 to 11 on Sunday through Friday of next week.
All right. Thank you, Darlene. And something that's even more confusing than the park hours, and not your fault. It's like they change. You can leave for your vacation and look up the park hours, and it might say one thing, and then you get to your resort room if you're staying on property, and it can be totally different.
Yeah, they might throw in an extra magic hour, or they might actually have something pop up where there's an event, a wedding or something that they might be having to close the park for. So, I mean, just come with patience if that does happen, because some people just it's a last minute decision that happens. So
yeah, it can be. All right, the weather. Well, the weather generally is predictable this time of year. And you're going to get temperatures in the mid 90s every day. And that's what it's going to be over the next 7 days. And the overnight lows will be in the mid to upper 70s. And as always, this time of year, there is a possibility of a daily thunderstorm that could spring up at any time, anywhere in the area. And that's the weather.
Yep.
All right. Any of you guys have anything else you want to add before we sign off this week?
Just hydrate.
Yes. Oh, please.
Yeah, absolutely. It's the time of year. We went to the park, Magic Kingdom. What day did we go this week? Was it Tuesday or Wednesday? I forgot. It was one night this week. What's today? Today's Friday? I think it was Wednesday night I went. No, it was Tuesday night. I'm sorry. I apologize. It was Tuesday night. And the temperature itself wasn't like in the mid 90s because we went in the evening. It was in the 80s. But it was so humid. I mean, my shirt was completely soaked, drenched. So you have to be prepared for things like that. And then it can get cool in the evening if you're out late as well.
There was no breeze.
Yeah, that was the problem. There was no breeze. And I want to say the Magic Kingdom, as crowded as it was, we found a spot for the fireworks where there really were not a lot of people. You know, there were people around, but nobody was like on top of each other. So it was very comfortable. So that was good to see.
Yeah. The cooling cloths, they sell them everywhere in the park, so you can
Mhm.
always pick up a cooling cloth if you feel like you're a little too hot. Um, and those do work tremendously. I actually seen people walking around with them over their heads the other day when
Mhm.
I was at the park.
As a matter of fact, this Monday night show, I'll give everybody a little glimpse of what we're going to do. We're going to talk about the hottest spots in the park. By the hottest spots in the park, I'm not talking about the best attractions or places to be. I'm talking about the places where you're going to feel the heat. And we'll discuss that. We'll share which ones we think are the hottest. And we'll also discuss ways, just like Darlene did right now, how you can prevent heat stroke and dehydration.
Yes, we did have a friend do that, accidentally at, Castaway
Yeah,
Cay, this,
definitely key. Yeah.
yeah, this past, cruise, and it was scary.
Yep. All right, we're out of here. We'll see you next week. We're going to do the one show
Monday.
earlier in the week. We'll return to semi-normal the following week. Not really normal, but you know the summer's going to be tough, especially July. But until then, everybody be safe. Have a great weekend. Bye bye.
See you real soon.
Have a magical night. Happy birthday to my friend Debbie, a friend of our show. She listens all the time and watches. And stay safe.